Hello and welcome to another episode of Current Affairs MCQ. Let us begin with the previous day's question. Consider the following statements regarding the National Initiative on Water Security. A. It is implemented under the Jal Jeevan Mission and aims to address depleting groundwater levels in rural areas. B. Under the initiative, funds for water conservation are allocated only for overexploited and semi-critical blocks. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? A. One only. B. Two only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is D. The Union government has launched the National Initiative on Water Security under Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005. It aims to address depleting groundwater levels and ensure long-term rural water security. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. Under the initiative, water conservation works are made mandatory by allocating funds. In overexploited blocks, 65% of MGNREGA funds will be used for water-related works, while in semi-critical blocks, 40% will be allocated for water conservation. Even in blocks without water scarcity, at least 30% of funds will be directed towards water-related projects. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Question 1. It is a single-engine, single-seater, multi-role supersonic fighter jet inducted into the Indian Air Force in 1963 and played decisive roles in the 1971 war, Kargil conflict, Balaport airstrike and Operation Sindoor. Often called the bird of all seasons and infamously the flying coffin, which aircraft best fits this description? A. Mirage 2000. B. MiG-21. C. Sukhoi 30 MKI. D. Rafale M. The correct answer is B. Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-21 is a single-engined, single-seater, multi-role supersonic fighter jet developed by the Soviet Union's Mikoyan Gurevich Design Bureau. Initially inducted into the Indian Air Force in 1963 as an interceptor, it was later upgraded for ground attack and other fighter roles. It is known as the bird of all seasons. The MiG-21 excelled as an interceptor, ground attack aircraft, frontline air defense jet and trainer, shaping generations of Indian fighter pilots and shaped India's air strategy. The MiG-21 played decisive roles in the Indo-Pak War, Kargil conflict, Balakot airstrike, and Operation Sindoor. However, it is also known as the flying coffin due to its high rate of operational losses and crashes throughout its decades-long service. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 2. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. The sixth schedule empowers governors to establish autonomous district councils and autonomous regional councils. Statement 2. ARCs allow the governor to divide an autonomous district into separate regions if it has different scheduled tribes. Statement 3. Each ADC usually has up to 30 members serving a 5-year term. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above statements? A. Both statement 2 and statement 3 are correct, and both of them explain statement 1. B. Both statement 2 and statement 3 are correct, but only one of them explains statement 1. C. Only one of the statements 2 and 3 is correct, and that explains statement 1. D. Neither statement 2 nor statement 3 is correct. The correct answer is A. The sixth schedule, enshrined in Articles 244 Clause 2 and 275 Clause 1, is based on the Bardoloi Committee's recommendations to safeguard tribal governance. It empowers governors to establish autonomous district councils and autonomous regional councils, providing self-rule to tribal areas. Hence, statement 1 is correct. ARCs allow the governor to divide an autonomous district into separate regions if it has different scheduled tribes. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Each ADC usually has up to 30 members, 26 elected and 4 nominated by the governor, serving a 5-year term. Bodoland Territorial Council in Assam is an exception. It has more than 40 members. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Currently, the Northeast has 10 ADCs across Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura. Both statement 2 and statement 3 are correct, and both of them explain statement 1. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Question 3. Consider the following statements. A. The WTO has no formal criteria for classifying countries as developed or developing. Members self-designate their status. B. Self-declared developing country status at the WTO guarantees benefits under the generalized system of preferences. C. Special and differential treatment is designated to promote equity in trade rules by acknowledging the varying capacities of member countries. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? A. Only one. B. Only two. C. All three. D. None. The correct answer is B. The World Trade Organization lacks an official definition of developing or developed nations. Members self-designate their status, though others can challenge if benefits are misused. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Self-declared developing country status at the WTO does not guarantee benefits under unilateral schemes like the generalized system of preferences. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Special and differential treatment provides developing and least developed countries with greater flexibility in meeting obligations such as longer time frames, preferential treatment, technical assistance, and exemptions. Special and differential treatment is designed to promote equity in trade rules by acknowledging the varying capacities of member countries. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 4. With reference to the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association, consider the following statements. A. It was founded in 1928 at Firoz Shah Kotla, Delhi, after the reorganization of the Hindustan Republican Association. B. Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, and Sukhdev were key leaders associated with HSRA. C. It aimed at achieving independence of India through constitutional reforms and negotiations with the British. How many of the above statements are correct? A. Only one. B. Only two. C. All three. D. None. The correct answer is B. The Hindustan Republican Association, formed in 1924, was reorganized as the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association in 1928 at Firoz Shah Kotla, Delhi, to emphasize socialist principles. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Prominent revolutionaries like Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Sukhdev, Rajguru, and Bhagwati Charan Vora were central figures of the HSRA. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The HSRA categorically rejected constitutional reforms or negotiations. Instead, it aimed at overthrowing the British rule through revolutionary means, with socialism as the ultimate goal. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 5. The term NDM1 gene was recently in the news, most likely in the context of A. A new gene editing technique for crop improvement developed in India. B. A gene identified as a potential marker for the early detection of Alzheimer's disease. C. The growing global threat of antimicrobial resistance and superbugs. D. A gene thought to influence the coloration patterns in certain species of tropical fish. The correct answer is C. NDM1 is a gene found in certain bacteria that enables them to produce an enzyme called New Delhi metallo-beta-lactamase. This enzyme makes the bacteria resistant to many powerful antibiotics, including some of the last resort drugs. Antimicrobial resistance occurs when microorganisms develop resistance to antibiotics and antivirals, making infections harder to treat and easier to spread. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Question 6. With reference to the defense procurement in India, consider the following statements. A. Defense Acquisition Council, chaired by the Defense Minister, is the highest decision-making body in the Ministry of Defense for all capital acquisitions. The Defense Acquisition Procedure is the definitive document for capital acquisitions by the armed forces, but defense public sector undertakings are governed by their own specific procurement procedures. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? A. One only. B. Two only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is C. The Defense Acquisition Council, established in 2001 post-Kargil War and chaired by the Defense Minister, is indeed the highest decision-making body for all major capital acquisitions of the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The Defense Acquisition Procedure governs capital acquisitions undertaken by the service headquarters. However, the DAP explicitly states that agencies like DRDO and DPSUs will continue to follow their own procurement procedures, making the DAP non-mandatory for their specific internal processes. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Question 7. Which chemical process is predominantly used to convert vegetable oils or animal fats into biodiesel? A. Gasification. B. Transesterification. C. Fermentation. D. Hydrocracking. The correct answer is B. The process predominantly used to convert vegetable oils or animal fats into biodiesel is transesterification. This is a chemical reaction where the large triglyceride molecules are reacted with a short-chain alcohol, usually methanol or ethanol, in the presence of a catalyst. This reaction effectively replaces the glycerol component of the oil molecule with the alcohol, resulting in fatty acid methyl esters, which is the chemical name for biodiesel, and glycerol as a valuable byproduct. Fermentation is a biological process used to produce ethanol from sugars. Gasification converts solid biomass into synthetic gas, and hydrocracking is a petroleum refinery process that uses hydrogen to break down long hydrocarbon chains. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 8. Which ancient Indian mathematical text written on birch bark is considered the earliest recorded example of the use of zero as a numeral? A. Brahmasputa Siddhant. B. Surya Siddhant. C. Bhakshali manuscript. D. Ganita Sara Samagra. The correct answer is C. The Bhakshali manuscript is an ancient Indian mathematical text written on birch bark discovered in Bhakshali, Pakistan, possibly the oldest Indian mathematical manuscript still in existence. It contains advanced mathematical concepts including profit and loss, interest, fractions, and indeterminate equations, and notably features the earliest known recorded use of a dot as a symbol for zero. The manuscript is written in Sanskrit using the Sharda script. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Question 9. The landmark judicial interpretation that significantly expanded the right to life under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution to implicitly include the right to a healthy environment and simultaneously introduced the strict absolute liability rule for hazardous industries was delivered in which of the following cases? A. Keshwanand Bharti versus Union of India. B. M.C. Mehta versus Union of India. C. Menaka Gandhi versus Union of India. D. Vellore Citizens Welfare Forum versus Union of India. The correct answer is B. M.C. Mehta versus Union of India. The M.C. Mehta case, which arose from the 1985 oleum gas leak in Delhi, is fundamental to the evolution of environmental rights and corporate liability in India. The Supreme Court used this case to deliver a two-fold judgment. First, it expanded the right to life under Article 21 to implicitly include the right to a healthy environment, thereby giving environmental protection the status of a fundamental right. Second, the court introduced the strict rule of absolute liability for hazardous industries. This rule holds an employee absolutely and non-delegably responsible for any harm caused by its dangerous activity, making it impossible to claim any exceptions or defenses available under the older, milder principle of strict liability. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 10. Consider the following pairs of Indian states and the international borders they share. State and international borders. 1. Sikkim, China, Nepal and Bhutan. 2. West Bengal, Nepal, Bhutan and Bangladesh. 3. Arunachal Pradesh, China, Bhutan and Myanmar. How many of the pairs given above are correctly matched? A. Only 1. B. Only 2. C. All 3. D. None. The correct answer is C. Sikkim is strategically located in the Himalayas and shares its international borders with Nepal, China and Bhutan. Hence, pair 1 is correctly matched. Due to its narrow geographical stretch, West Bengal's northern protrusion shares borders with 3 countries, Nepal, Bhutan and Bangladesh. Hence, pair 2 is correctly matched. Arunachal Pradesh shares its boundaries with Bhutan, China and Myanmar. Hence, pair 3 is correctly matched. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Now, let us look at a practice question. With reference to the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution, consider the following statements. A. The schedule provides for the administration of tribal areas in the 4 states of Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Manipur. B. An autonomous district council has legislative power over matters like land, forest management and social customs, but all such laws require the assent of the governor. C. The laws passed by the parliament or the state legislature automatically apply to the autonomous districts. How many of the statements given above are correct? A. Only 1. B. Only 2. C. All 3. D. None. Please provide your answers in the comments section. Thank you for watching.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.